Well, the right podcast can be both entertaining and informative. And now Metro Detroiters will have a brand new local one to listen to each and every week.
And this one comes from the office of Macomb County Prosecutor Pete Lucido. Fox News' Dave Spencer joining us in studio with a look at what makes this podcast so different.
This is a unique podcast. The Macomb County Prosecutor himself, he's a big fan of podcasts, and his office puts out a news release on social media nearly every day. So he thought, why not enlist the help of artificial intelligence to merge the two together and create what he calls Prosecutor Pete's Podcast. Here's a preview.
So what jumps out first? I noticed a couple of cases right away about fleeing from police. That seems like a major theme.
It definitely is. And these aren't just isolated incidents in the updates. They seem to connect directly to a policy push.
That voice you heard is all AI. This podcast details the court cases and crime-related news in the area, keeping people informed about what's going on in their community. The first one just dropped yesterday, done completely by AI, which Pete Lucido says saves him time and saves taxpayers money. The news releases are already written by humans in the prosecutor's office, but he wanted to make sure those news briefs were reaching as many people as possible. One way to do that: capitalize on the popularity of podcasts. You can listen to local content on your commute, while you mow the lawn, really anywhere.
We're going to give that highlight every single week of what happened in Macomb County, what types of cases, the highlights of those press releases, together with the initiatives that we're rolling out. It gives people the openness to understand where their tax dollars go and how important it is to see that they're being utilized and resourced in the proper way.
Yeah, he said they're quick hitters. They're 15 to 30 minutes in length. The plan right now is to make them available on YouTube. You just go there, you search Prosecutor Pete's Podcast. It's an innovative idea.
Yeah.
He's making all these news releases. He wants to keep people informed. He likes podcasts himself.
And he's tackling things that people are talking about. That's important, from that child support court that he's doing as well. And you talked about the guns earlier today.
And I find it interesting because whenever I had to go meet Prosecutor Pete, before he was a prosecutor, at any place in that area, he was at the public access studio doing public access TV. The podcast is the new public access TV.
You're right.
It gives you a chance to get out there.
And he wants to be on the cutting edge of things. He knows that that's the future, and he wants to keep going with it.
All right. We'll see what happens from there. Thanks so much, Dave.
Got it.